The first Descendant Season 4 Episode 1 is coming on August 20th, and there is a lot of new content coming with it. In that spirit, today, we're going over the new content coming with Season 4, what I like about it, and what I'm not so sure about. Starting with the balance changes. We're getting monthly balance adjustment for Keelan and Kyle. We're also getting two new trigger modules. The first is Perfect Positioning, a module designed around movement skills. It works with characters like Sharon and Raven, and it's specifically optimized for Raven. The second is Aesthetics of Violation. This one is built around neutralized skills and requires you to chain clash type skills and neutralize type skills within a specific time window. Next, we have the Merit Exchange. Players will be able to earn merit tokens through trials and mega dungeons, which can then be spent in the new store. The biggest item here is the Transcendent trade element, which allows you to readjust Transcendent weapons. Before continuing, let's take a look at one of the trailers.
The weaker and more fragile a thing is, the more fiercely it bears its fangs. Your desperate struggle is nothing more than futile defiance against a predestined doom. Witness the end of your descendants as they fall, weak and broken. I shall reclaim the legacy you hold and forge the one true path for my homeland, Pripyat. Today, I bring an end to this cruel, century-long wait. Accept your end.
Now let's talk about Mega Dungeons. The first time you complete Karel's Mothership, it will be a story-focused run. But the real challenge comes on September 3rd, when Conquest difficulty opens. Conquest will be divided into phases. Phase 1 will be for 4-player private parties, while Phase 2 will also allow solo players. The difficulty is supposedly comparable to the final difficulty in Onslaught, so this should be where things get interesting. The Fellow level is also being expanded, with level cap going up to 40. Trials will open as soon as you reach hard difficulty. This will give newer Descendants a way to farm growth materials and give high-rank Descendants a way to farm Transcendent weapons. And of course, we have our new Descendant, Raven. Raven is a non-attribute, fusion, singular Descendant built almost entirely around close-range combat using shotguns, although modules can change how she plays. She's also a shield-based Descendant, with her skill damage scaling directly from her maximum shield capacity. Now let's take a pause to take a look at Raven's trailer.
Let's fly. Playtime.
One feature I actually find pretty interesting is rotational builds. These are available only in trials and are designed for players who don't have a finished Descendant build. They come fully equipped and rotate every week, although they don't include Ancestor modules. The downside is that you won't get experience or proficiency while using them, but you can still use them to farm growth materials. Matchmaking will be a different pool for players using these builds and players using their own. Returning players are also getting the boost path. Completing it will give you everything you need for an ultimate Bonnie build, except for the Ancestors module. Now we get to what might be my biggest concern with this update. Transcendent weapons. There will be 11 of them available on August 20th, and this is the new weapon rarity. The problem is that, from what we were told, it looks like Transcendent weapons will at some point completely replace Ultimate weapons. And honestly, I don't really like that idea. Ultimate weapons are already game content that players have spent time farming, upgrading, and building around. Making them obsolete just because a new rarity comes out doesn't feel like the best approach to me. Personally, I think a better solution would be limiting how many Transcendent weapons you can equip at the same time. That would make them feel special without completely pushing Ultimate weapons aside. Moving forward, we're also getting new events along with a new battle pass. And finally, we have some new skins. One that caught my attention is the new Blair skin, because let's be honest, seeing a new exclusive skin for a male Descendant is not exactly something we see every day. That's all for this video, and I'll see you on the next one.
Descendant, report to HQ immediately.
That is the direction of Corell's fleet. It is towards Albion.
The operation is called Last Dawn.
Descendant, you will not be able to connect to me inside that ship.
It seems that egress will not escape this catastrophe. There is no more time. I must complete the other part.
If you are willing to make this sacrifice, then I too will risk everything.
Will rise again.